Good evening, Pisces. Thank you for joining me. Magic After Midnight Tarot. I did some free shuffling, so I think we're going to be all right with just one of these and then a nice cut. We'll go from there. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you for joining me tonight. This resonates? Oh, I hope you leave a comment. Tell me what happened. I don't ever know what it's going to be until the read is spread out here, and it'll tell me what's going on for this sign. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Who knows? When you're meant to see it, you'll see it. Oh, come on. You'll be brought to it. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh my heavens. Oh, there's another one that's out. You know what? That name's right there. I don't know why, but it does. It just does. I know it does. It's a heart. It's a new beginning. Rebirth. That belongs there, yeah. Oop. Come on, Jumper. I see you. Okay. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. I want that one. Yeah, that goes with this. I'm going to take one right here. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Wow, now this is an emotional read. That's a sweet read. Let's see here. We got 10 of Cups right up here in the first. This is a... Oh, my. Well, in the past, you had a really good relationship, and that 10 of Cups it's everything. It's the card we all want. It's where we want to be. I'm going to guess that in the present, you've had some arguments and some difficulties because of the financial situations out there. In fact, almost lost your cups. Put your relationship on the edge, didn't it? You were all fine. And then, the heart of the matter. You didn't have any problems. You do well. Everyone's happy. Everyone's built. We're strong. We're good. But then you've got the death and rebirth, which means you had to start over. This is starting over card. And these cards here are after this. It's these. Then it's this. Then it's these. Then we go forward. But that's how I'm seeing it. The death and rebirth, where you're starting over again. But you did hang on to enough. And I can see you're looking for guidance, and you're praying, or you're asking for what can we do? What can we do? Can we make it on what we've got? Can we make it? Are we gonna make it in here? Is my light? Are we gonna make it? Okay. This is not a divorce. You're not gonna get divorced. You know what? You're gonna find each other again. You're going to choose each other again. You have the Hierophant here. This is a marriage that was once on the brink over monetary things. That had to rebuild. Maybe you suffered from the COVID, or you had a setback and lost your job. But something happened that caused an upset in your marriage or your relationship. It doesn't matter. If you live together, that's still an emotional thing. And man, emotional Pisces is just not built for that. They don't like to fight. They're just not that kind of people. They just want to love everybody. The problem is, you do have to make a living, and that those are the things that cause arguments and fights, and you are on the brink. But it doesn't mean that this is a divorce. What this means is you're threatened with something that makes you rethink. Rebirth. Okay, maybe we have to go to counseling and rebuild our loving relationship, recognizing that it's not built on the pinnacles, it's not built on the material. Our love is not built on that. Our love is built in here, on our soul, in our light, our tradition. It's in our hearts. It's not in our finance. It's not in our bank. And you know that. And here you're looking for it. This Ace of Swords tells me you're looking for guidance. You're going to probably go to counseling, but you're going to get there fine. You will choose love with each other, and you'll choose it. It'll come fast, because there's going to be that one moment when you go, man, I'll never forget the day that we first met. And that's how the Hierophant speaks to you. And those feelings rush in. You choose to remember why you were married in the first place, together. Or why you were together, why you moved in together, why you built your Ten of Cups, where your love really is. You choose that. With that in mind, when you choose it, and it comes rushing back, you've chosen it, you will guard that wholeheartedly. And there it is. You'll guard it. You will guard it wholeheartedly. And you'll be rebuilding your pinnacles together. You'll be rebuilding them. I know that that's generally a sign of an independence. But do you see the dove? That's divine. That tells me that it's a recovery. Together, a recovery. Especially when you have you're guarding your light. You're guarding that thing that came rushing back. You're holding on to it. You chose. You understand? Guided by the light, by the Hierophant, by tradition, by forgiveness. That's forgiveness. That's the truth. That's forgiveness. And and you're right back where you need to be on your way, the Queen of Pentacles. That's not going to happen in 1 week, but I guarantee you, if you are having a rocky relationship, that's where you're headed. You are making the choice to remember your love, the real deal, and why. And you, Pisces, you're capable of that. That's always on your mind. You are always worrying about whether you hurt someone's feelings. You know everyone, and your kindness spreads out over everybody. So if this is something that just isn't working out over Pentacles, you have the capacity to change that. To remind the person that you love why you love them. That is all it will take. That is all. It's not about these material things. Then you know that. You do know that. And you know exactly what to be. There's a song called Kebmo's A Whole Enchilada. Are you going to be any better? You've got the capabilities to make it all work. It's not about the stuff. It's about what's in here in your heart. It's about your light. You guard that. You guard it with everything you have, and Spirit will be behind you. Do you see the Spirit behind you? Spirit is behind you. Divinity is behind you in here. That's a beautiful read. It really is. I'll tell you, the reason why I say this is such a beautiful read is because I feel personally that your life is not very colorful if there's no struggle. You don't understand the real magic without the hardship. Ever. You don't take steps forward without it. You cannot grow without struggle, without hardship, without difficulties. And that's just how it is. So those hardships are every bit as valuable as the pure joy, every single bit, because without that, you don't have the other. They are every bit, all of that is valuable. Sometimes, I swear, sometimes the hardships are more valuable because they teach us so many wonderful lessons that become wisdom, as long as we apply them that way. Uh, I believe in hardship. Yes, hardship is rough at the moment. But when you look back at it and you go, man, you believe we made it through that? Oh my God, we made it through that shit? And here we are today, loving each other more, respecting each other. You can't have courage without it. You can't have respect. You can't. Without a choice. You've got to make choices. You have to be, you have to struggle. You have to fight for it. It's not valuable unless you worked for it, unless you fought for it. If somebody gave you a pair of tennis shoes and you paid $100 for another pair, which one are you going to throw away? Right? You're going to keep the ones you work for. You're going to keep those clean. You're going to keep them shiny and nice. You're going to wear out that pair for free. Because they don't have the value the same. You worked hard for the others. You worked hard for this. You work hard for this. And to lose it over some pinnacles isn't worth it. All right. Thank you, Pisces. Beautiful read. These are my favorite kind of reads because they speak of things that are really meaningful that people don't realize sometimes. That I think people miss. They miss that there's so much to be gained in the hardship. So much appreciation for a win when you fought so hard for it. Because it becomes more valuable for you. I have a great deal of respect for that. For recognition of when people recognize things of that nature. So thank you, Pisces, and Happy New Year. I hope this resonated with you. And if it did, I'd love it if you would tell me your story. Tell me your story. Tell me when you first met. I would love to hear it. All right. Take care.